All right, hello. Welcome to this current conditions update. It's 2 o'clock on the 20th of July, and we are in the heart of this smoke right here, as you see here in this satellite image. Thick smoke covering our entire area, and yes, it is at the surface as well, because if we look at this image here from the skyline of the city, you can barely see it. That's how bad things are. Here's another look of the haze. And you clearly see, look at all that haze in the air. Quite easy to see. Here's another one from Jersey City. Lots of haze. It almost looks overcast. That's how bad it is. It's absolutely insane. Air quality alert is in effect. That's the gray right here. Affecting our area is until midnight, at least midnight on Wednesday. And let's see what we have here. So this is air quality alert. For fine particles, all right, so it's smoke basically that we're dealing with right now. A lot of smoke out there, smoky haze. On top of it, it's kind of hot out there. Let's see what we got. Ow! So much for it being drier. It looks like the dew points aren't that low to begin with. Let's take a look and see what we've got here at some of our weather stations. 84 at Farmingdale, dew point there 67. Looks like there is a sea breeze or south wind on the south shore. You go up in the middle of the island, yeah, it's hotter here. 88 in Carl Place with the dew point of 72. So yeah, no sea breeze up here. 84 with the dew point of 73 at Syosset. Islip's 84 with the dew point of 66. Reporting a northwest wind at Gabreski, though, 85 with the dew point of 67. So you have to wonder if there is a sea breeze, but it does seem a little cooler on the south shore. But again, we're in this air quality alert, and it doesn't matter where you are, you're going to be dealing with bad air quality today. Even this buoy is reporting 87. I don't know if that's a mistake. That's a misplaced station. 74 at the buoy right now. This is actually misplaced. This station is supposed to be over here, Shinnecock Hills, but still 87 in Shinnecock Hills is kind of warm. So got a little humidity out there. We got some heat out there, and JFK 84 with a dew point of 71. So pretty uncomfortable. Again, with this bad air quality, it's just. So this is all from the smoke, all the way from the west coast. That's where all this is from. Look at a few more observations here on underground and see what we've got. Temperatures generally upper 80s in the middle. So we're not seeing the 90s. The smoke is probably blocking enough of the sun out that we're not going to make it to the 90s. It looks like there is a sea breeze on the south shore. Although, like I said, you're still going to be dealing with the smoke even if there is a sea breeze. 83 at West Islip. It's not a huge difference to 84 in Hicksville. So not a really huge difference. Very weak sea breeze, if anything. You'd have to be right at the beach, 83. So very, really weak sea breeze today. Not really doing all that much, at least in the western part of the island. You have to go a little further east to maybe see a little more effect. But between that and the smoke, it's really, really unpleasant outside. If we look at the MODIS satellite, which we may have at least one of the images in, and today we do not have one of the images in from that. But again, this is our satellite for our area. You can see just this thick smoke that is just covering our area here. And if we pull this out a little bit, let's see if I can get another view here. We have northeast. Let's see if we can. We have U.S. Atlantic coast. I guess we can use this one here. It's probably, you can sort of see the smoke, how it's coming in from the west. Here you go. So good news is I see clear air up here, so maybe we can get into that a little later on this week. But other than that, you can see all the smoke that is over our area right here. And I will highlight it in red. It's this whole tongue of smoke right here. So that is all smoke. And it's leading to very bad air quality. And that smoke is coming all the way from the wildfires out west. If we look at the CONUS view, you can actually follow the smoke from all the way from here, all the way around this ridge here out west, down here. So you can see all that smoke covering, stretching all the way from the Midwest all the way to the east. That is a lot of smoke right there. And these fires are still going out there right now. We can look at the west coast here. We'll go to the Pacific coast. We'll start with this one first. And you can still see this fire here. This is the Tamarack Fire. has now become very big in California. So it's this one's right here. But there are also other fires burning too. So it's traveling all across the country. And then you have another fire here in Washington, and then you have the actually, this is U.S. Pacific Coast. I want the Pacific Northwest. This is not the one I want. Where'd it go? There it is. This is the one I want. This will get us a little closer. So, you can see these fires here. This is the Tamarack Fire right here. It looks like another fire might have gotten started over here. And then you have the bootleg fire, which I can't really see too much smoke coming out of. So maybe they're trying to get that one under control. But now we have the Tamarack one. That one is completely... This is going to be as big as the bootleg fire. You can clearly see. Look at all the smoke there. That's just billowing up from it. So this is all where the smoke is coming from. Here and, of course, in Canada, too. As well, there are fires there as well. So if we look at Canada, you'd see that we'd also have fires in Canada, too, as well. With all the smoke. Look at all the smoke over here, over British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan. That's all just riding up over. This is how it's getting us. It's just riding up over the ridge over here. And it's going pulled into the east like this. So that's what's happening. So it's getting pulled in this direction toward us. And so this is what we're seeing. We're seeing the smoke coming and just enveloping all the way through here. It's quite incredible when you look at it, really. You know, it really is. And we're going to talk a little more about this later. And even the Weather Service is talking about this, I believe, in their update. Smoke and haze from wildfires can be seen drifting southeast. And so they're bringing it up, too, on Twitter as well. And you look at the forecast, you see it says haze, forecast haze. And we'll be dealing with haze tomorrow, too. They're not saying haze tomorrow, but I think there will be chances of haze, too, tomorrow. But today is pretty bad. Pretty bad, for a few clouds with haze. Visibility 5 miles, if that. So that's what we're dealing with. And, of course, I've got to call out News 12 again because they don't even bring it up. News 12 Long Island didn't bring it up at all. You'll see here that there's no mention of the haze and the smoke from the wildfires on their website today, on their website at all about this. Again, you can see here, nothing about the smoke at all. However, if we go to News 12 New Jersey, you will see that they do actually mention the smoke. It just goes to show you that the one at News 12 in New Jersey just, I don't know, it's just a much better run thing. So you see, they're talking about it, but it's because they're not, influenced here on Long Island. It's all about these Wall Street finance professionals, and they don't want you to know what's going on. But in New Jersey, everybody counts. So dozens of fires burning on the West Coast affecting New Jersey. So they're talking about it. See, they're talking about it in News 12 New Jersey, but not News 12 Long Island, which really just goes to show you the difference. But this is what it kind of looked like here. Some pictures of what the sunrise looked like here this morning at the beach here. Let's see if we can get some of these pictures to load. There you go. So that's the smoke that we're dealing with today. And again, it's not going to be pleasant today at all. And I'm glad News 12 brought it up in New Jersey, but not our News 12. It's like there are two different stations. In New Jersey, everybody matters. Here, it's just all about a certain demographic. And it's not just News 12 that didn't talk about it. Newsday didn't talk about it either. So it's just all about... Oh, actually, no, they did. My mistake. So Newsday did talk about it. And that's they say fine particulate led to New York State to add an air quality alert. So there you go. So air quality alert due to the smoke today. Be careful. Spend as little time outside as possible. Don't do too much walking. Try to stay in air conditioning, although it's not really going to completely get rid of the smoke unless you have an air purifier. Just try to avoid any strenuous exercise out there today because it's going to be pretty unpleasant. As we deal with the smoke and the plainly obvious sign of what's happening to our climate here as the smoke continues to spread. And again, all you got to do is look at that. We can look at a few more other images here. I mean, they have a whole bunch of these here. But I think the one that shows it the best is Oh, yeah, here's another one. Here's Atlantic Highlands. Can't even see. Yeah, it's completely just, you can't see anything. It's completely smoked out. Just look at all that smoke there. All right, so this is New York City again. They had one that was that really showed it up nicely. That I now cannot find, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you can really see this. You can't see anything. You can see a couple of miles, and that's it. That's all. That's all you can see. This is the one I think that really showed it. All right, this is taking us to another link, but you can see very smoky out there. That's the bottom line. You don't have to look at that. You can just look at the current satellite image again, and again, that's a lot of smoke. I've never seen smoke that thick on the satellite before over our area before. So that's going to wrap up this current conditions update as we deal with this smoke. And we'll talk about it more later and when we might see relief from it. It's up here. So tomorrow with that cold front, hopefully it'll sweep at least some of this smoke away. Thanks for watching.